How I use stories. Yeah, I wouldn't use that language. I don't use stories. The stories don't allow themselves to be used. They're almost like living things, really. They are a mode of communication and thinking and connecting. And there's something that all human beings, well, most human beings, have been relying on for who knows how many thousands of years. They're part of human society and families and groups and organizations and everything.
Well, storytelling for me has always been the way that we share data. So, when we talk about data, I know for me that I do the work that I do, and I do it in the way that I do it because I've heard the stories of thousands of Aboriginal young people.
Stories help illuminate things that can be difficult or complex to understand.
I think that stories can be very valuable, both in terms of kind of influencing people, but also helping people to see the bigger picture.
There is such wisdom in communities that can be elevated, that can be built on, that can be used to change those outcomes.
All the evidence, all the research says that when you listen to the voices of people who are experiencing these things, you're going to have different solutions, come up with different solutions and different ways of improving outcomes for them. And without stories, it is impossible to capture those voices as well.
One voice will not make a difference. You need mass voices to make a difference, which means we need to have techniques at scale.
Storytelling in the context of negative events, that storytelling can perform a very important and long, I would argue, undervalued function of coping, helping people cope, helping systems cope with, very disruptive, emotionally taxing, sometimes physically taxing experiences. On the other side of the continuum, storytelling can be very important in the context of positive events. Pockets of achievement, pockets of pride. And there I think it can have a liberating and more emancipatory function.
The other things that we don't need to have the answers at the beginning. We just need to start and work it as we go. And that's part of what using stories and actually just working with people in relationship looks like.